and the home of the brave.
It's the Seattle Mariners and the Detroit Tigers. Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. John Shelby and Chris Singleton on the call. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And pitching in this game, Tarik Skubal. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
All right, ready to go here. Here's Victor Robles.
The right fielder, number 10, Victor Robles.
Check swing, and he went. And that's strike one.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
That was straight queso right there.
Struck him out looking.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Here's Garrett Hampson. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. One out, base is empty.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
One down, base is empty. Up and in, look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. And that one fouled off. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. Next offering is in for a strike. Fast forward to 2022. For Julio Rodriguez to win the Rookie of the Year, the Seattle Mariners were then compensated with the 29th overall pick in the first round of the draft in 2023. Part of the new CBA, enticing teams to promote their good young players. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. with an excellent arm on the mound. Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
2 outs. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one misses. And the count 1-2. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here on opening day. Skubal keeping him close. Kicks and fires. And that one misses up and in. Now 2-2. On the ground to the left. McGonigal fires over to first. That ends the frame. One left for Seattle. The Tigers coming up. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in Detroit. Starting on the mound in this one, George Kirby. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Now it's the shortstop, Kevin McGonigal. First pitch misses. Next offering is fouled back. That one misses, and it's 2-1.
1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Here's Gleyber Torres. You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Fastball for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
The 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's Riley Green. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Called strike right there.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
And next will be the Tiger cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And fires in a fastball at 95.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And he swings over the top there. Throw to first, and it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. We move on to the second here at Comerica. No score. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, Christian Walker. One of the rare guys at first base that you almost think defense first. He is that good with the glove. You're talking about top of the list, elite defensive first baseman. Skubal back to work. That misses. Ball one.
First basemen are involved in just about every single play. So when you have somebody so solid over there, you can breathe a little easier.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Hauls it in for the out. One down.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Skubal, more than 100 career wins on the mound. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And first offering is fouled off. No score here in the second. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. Long gone into the upper row of the bushes. Bye-bye baseball. He'll circle the bases. His first homer of the year. It's 1-0.
Randy Arozarena could probably run the bases blindfolded with the amount of home runs he hits. At this level, you got to be good. Sometimes you got to be a little lucky. That was a pretty nasty pitch. Sinker on the outside corner, but he did a great job of covering it, and he hit the ball out of the park.
And now the veteran third baseman, Ramon Urias. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in game one of this three-game set. And a foul ball. That one the other way, and no one can get there. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting it, the second baseman, Kevin Newman.
The batter now, Kevin Newman. That one at triple digits. Urias, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. That one outside. And it's a ball and a strike.
James Kingsley working the plate. Kingsley's pretty well respected around the league.
Yeah, when you talk to players, I think consistently he is one of the guys you hear compliments about. Players appreciate the job he does back there.
Yeah, and that's kind of all you can ask for, really.
Runner on the go. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Man at first, one away. And that's
Outside.
outside. And it's 2-2. Got him looking for the K. Went back to the sinker, and it was successful. Harry Ford getting ready to hit. And that's a little bit high. And it's 1-0.
1, no strikes.
One run across in the frame so far here at the top of the second. Checked his swing of the 1-0 and appeal to first. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Gary Simmons. 2 outs. Swing and a foul out of play. Up the middle. And it gets by him.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over. And now the right fielder, Victor Robles. First pitch doesn't find the zone. There's a swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball. And that's just foul. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. The Mariners pick up a run thanks to this solo homer. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
100, not afraid to show my teeth. You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed, and I keep it so 100. Yeah, I got some enemies.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Kerry Carpenter. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1's the count.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Fouled off. He was late. Next one misses. 2-2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Next offering is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. This one in the air. Newman. And it's caught for the out.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
So digging in, Evan Carter. That clips the corner.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control. And it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
One out, runner at second. And here is Colt Keith. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
0-1. That's a ball.
In the dirt. Swing and a miss. And that is strike two.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Man at second. Ball one there.
2 strikes. That's ball 2.
Squirts away a little bit. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. That missed by a lot. And now it's 3-2. Parker Meadows in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We played 2 full. It's the Mariners 1 and the Tigers nothing. And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Garrett Hampson. That's a little high. Ball 1. And that one just missed off the outside edge. This one popped up, and a foul ball. Swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And down on strikes. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. That one's in there, 0-1. One down, base is empty. This to third, Keith. Rodriguez out of the play.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Grounded out his first time. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings through that high fastball.
No ball,
Yeah, I don't
2
think
strikes.
anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Caught him looking for the K. Mariners go down quietly there, but they still lead it 1-0. Back at Comerica Park. Now it's going to be Parker Meadows. Just missed. Outside low. Now 2-0.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. And next up for the Tigers, Kevin McGonigal. To the right side. Sends it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, second baseman, Gleyber.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that misses. 1-0. Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Now 3-0. Riley Green waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with 1 swing if he gets the chance.
And that's ball 4. Tried another splitter but missed the spot.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So 2 down. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And a base hit up the middle. Rodriguez hustles to get it in. Runner puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
First and second, 2 outs. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. That one missed.
That's out.
Fought off foul. That crosses the plate, and now they're just one strike away from getting out of this mess. Hard hit, base hit. Torres headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Comes through with the RBI. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Kerry Carpenter digs in now. First pitch swinging.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That's too low. And the count even 1-1. Traffic on the bases with one already in here on opening day. Up and in, and the count is even 2-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And that just misses.
Big, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And that'll load the bases.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Evan Carter up now for the Tigers. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Strike 1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
2 outs. And that one a little below the knees. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball for a strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And there's a ball.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Just misses. And the count's full.
That's when you always want as a pitcher, down at the knees, and it looked to me like he's barking. That's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Got him! They limit the damage here.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
as we go to the top of the fourth. And now it's Christian Walker.
Well, Christian Walker.
That clips the corner.
Well, these Mariners showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Down and in, moved his feet.
Strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
So up next, Randy Arozarena. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
One down, base is empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
We'll take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Ramon Urias up next for the Mariners. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Kevin Newman. Gets him to chase after that one.
0-1.
Started to swing, held up.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Man on second, 2 down.
Nope. Outside.
Close,
nope.
but called a ball. Ball 3.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And there's a foul ball. Urias on at second with 2 down. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Harry Ford up next for the Mariners. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. First and second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. And a swing and a miss. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here in Detroit, here's the third baseman, Colton Keith. Foul ball there.
Well, these Tigers just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That's ripped. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
And here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 1. And fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. That one missing inside. Double play ball to second. There's one. Out. On to first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And up next for Detroit, Parker Meadows. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1, 2, 3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 4. All tied 1-1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Skubal back to work. Just off the inside edge. Robles, 30 years old now, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. And another ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Next offering in there for a strike. Now 2 balls and a strike.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Missed with a changeup, and now 3-1. On the ground to short. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
And up next for Seattle, Garrett Hampson. He is struck out, and he is walked. Inside, just missed. Fastball for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
That one
2-1.
missed. All tied up here on opening day. That
Ball
one
3.
misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Can't lose, ball.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And that one is lifted in the air. Carter. And there's 2 down.
The center fielder, number 44, Julio.
And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. That's off the
that's
inside
off the plate.
corner. And that is ball 1. That's
No,
inside.
Inside.
Just
Ball, that's
missed.
inside.
Ozzie Albies up next for the Mariners. Two down, nobody on. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Fair ball. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Waste no time there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Now Christian Walker, 0 for 2 in this one.
Off
Just
the plate,
missed.
ball 1.
The 1-0. And that's in there at the knees. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Mariners leave a couple. Score remains deadlocked at 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Kevin McGonigal. And that's in for a strike.
Well, these Tigers finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
And that
Nope.
misses.
Ball 1.
And the count is 1-1.
1-1.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Arozarena makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, the second baseman. Gleyber.
Here's Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1. One down, base is empty. And that is out of play. Struck him out of the foul tip.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
The 1-0. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, makes the catch, inning over. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 5 innings complete. All tied 1-1. Top 6. Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
The left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
First offering and it just misses. Activity in the bullpen. Bo Brisky getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Herter getting loose as well. And a foul ball. That one drilled left field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
A.J. Hinch makes another pitching change. Tarek Skubal out of the game, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Brennan Hanafy on to pitch out of the pen here. And now for Seattle, Ramon Urias. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Man at second. In the dirt, it gets to the backstop. No advance, though. Line and a base hit into right. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. He will score and they take the lead. It's 2-1.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Kevin Newman now at the plate. That's in for a strike. Urias on at first, nobody out. Tap foul at the plate. Inside. And a count 1-2. This to center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And The batter now, Harry Ford. Oh, great stop. The feed for one. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
Perfectly timed dive right there to knock the ball down. He gets up and flips it to the second baseman to start that 4-6-3 double play. Tell you what, that is the pitcher's best friend.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And that's in for a strike. That one fouled off. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Runner at third, 2 away. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. But they push across 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4-5-6 coming up. It's the Mariners 2 and the Tigers 1. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Right through there for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And a swing and a miss. Whiff number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Hard ground ball, base down. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Evan Carter, the next to hit, 1 for 2. First pitch just misses. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Rolled to short, could be 2. Here's Newman for 1. Over to first, safe.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. George Kirby done for the afternoon. He exits with the lead and gave them a really nice performance. New pitcher on the bump when we get back. New pitcher on now, Taylor Saucedo.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
And next to hit for Detroit, Colt Keith. Swing and a foul out of play. Two outs. Late swing, foul to the left. And ball one.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Got him. Out number 3. That situation navigated to perfection by the Mariner bullpen. 7th inning coming up. It's the Mariners 2 and the Tigers 1.